Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's VRBO Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Makes the catch downfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Redhawks with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Weaver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
That's reeled in. It's Perry. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, this is what makes this quarterback so hard to defend. Of course, you want to take away his throwing game, take away his receivers, but then he uses his legs to pick up a first down. This defense is going to have to make some adjustments. Be aware of him.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down play coming up. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Lopez. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.